Yeah, let me introduce myself before I show you the important things and I explain a little about our AI trading system. Yeah, my name is Felix Bick. I'm the CEO and founder of Polar Tensor. I and my team, we are the people who launched our Polar community. 2 products in 1 network is my slogan there. Yes, that is right. How to rephrase it? We are not collecting customers' money to pay a bill, what is open in the past, or we are not collecting money to try a new AI system and then maybe we lose everything next week. No, our system is already since 23 months and 2 weeks in the market. We have in 2 weeks our 2nd anniversary. We have a proven track record of all our trades since April 2024. Yeah, then I would say I will show you now our dashboard. And during this show, I will try to explain everything around our product. So our account balance now on a Saturday evening is 157.7 million USDT. Today's P&L, profit and loss, is zero trades. Yes, we did not switch off our AI system. We are only trading from Monday to Friday. Why? The logic question. Crypto can be traded 24/7. Yes, that is true, but we need liquidity in the market. What I mean with this is we need the other institutional investors, the other big banks, investment companies, and so on and so on. They bring the big liquidity inside the crypto market, and this is what we need to trade successful. So let me spare some words about our AI trading system. We developed a high-frequency trading system. We are only dealing with 5 cryptos. Let me scroll down. Here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, and Cardano. These are the 5 biggest in market capitalization. This is as well one of the things what our software needs in order to be successful. We cannot deal with small token or something like this. Why? Because we developed a high-frequency trading system. This means in our specific case, we are going in the spot market. We go in, buy Bitcoin or the other coins and sell it, and everything will be executed with below 1 second. In general, in 5, 6, 7 milliseconds, everything. So the little margin is what we put in our pocket. I can show you the margins later. So that's the reason why, start with this again, P&L today is 0. Yeah, we had a really awesome week, or basically the whole March is absolutely phenomenal. We have 13.74% profit in just 2 weeks in March, and the market is not bullish. Don't forget it. It is only going sideways between 68,000, 72,000, but it's very volatile. And this volatility is, wow, it's perfect for our successful trades. But I have to point out, we do have days with losses, right? 26th of February and the 16th and 17th of February, we had lost in our box around 1 million each, here even 1.3 million. I know this sounds big. Wow, 1 million loss, but in comparison with the fund, we in general traded it back the following day. So, I'm proud to announce we had a real new record on Thursday. We first time had a profit of over 3 million on 1 single trading day. This really have never happened before. I'm really proud of this. Of course, our account is growing, right? A year ago, we had in our account something like 70 million. Then in general, we had a profit of $500,000. Then we had the record first time 1 million. Then I'm not very sure in October last year or November last year, first time the 2 million. Now first time the 3 million, and probably in several months we will have a trading day with the first time $4 million profit. So let us take a look here at the capital growth over time. So let me switch here to all. All means from the beginning. From beginning of April 2024 until now, it started with a seed capital of 2 million USDT. Now we exceeded the 150 million in March, and you see it's a constant growing line. Very great. We have no big decline, no big plunge or setback inside. That underlines very strong our system is running stable. A small footnote, Bitcoin is our cash cow. You can see with 1.8 million trades, we generated a profit of 83 million. And yeah, when you compare this with Cardano, 1 million more, 2.9 million trades, and only 5 million, it is small, but of course we keep this coin inside. Live trading, I can go on, but there's not much to show because today is no trading. I explained it already. So let's go to our trade history. Here we have all finished trades inside, right? In total, 12.7 million trades. So we designed our software that we have implemented a small window inside where we from our team can look inside and can see the decision way of our software. Why this order has been executed. This window can give us an answer. And let me give you the answer as well. Let me explain it to you. We implemented expert agents, so-called expert prediction, right? In total, we have 100 in our system. For this particular order, that's the Ripple order, 170,331, so close to $3 million we invested to execute this order. 81 give a valid signal back into the AI. 40 on buy, 18 hold, and 23 on sell. That was the agreement. That was what the AI said. Therefore, the overall decision was positive. In our order, our system executed the order. Where if we would have, let's say, for example, right, a scenario, 30 buy, 10 hold, and 30 sell, then the mean prediction is within a certain boundary and no order will be executed. What is an expert action, an expert prediction? To give you an example, I like to call them our small AIs. So I think it sounds even cool to say, no, we have not one AI, we have 100 AIs. What makes the decisions? Anyway, the expert prediction is getting the information from certain sources. The source is the blockchain, the order book, the general market data like unemployment rates, the inflation rate, and so on and so on. And of course, the sentiments in social medias. So I would like that one of you from the audience select one order randomly, whatever you like, and I will show you the matching pair or the synchronized same order in our real Binance account. So a person have to unmute, step forward, please, and select an order. Come on, we have 49 people in the call. Nobody dares to speak out.
I feel
great.
Mathias here. So let's take Solana. No, or let's take Solana. This one, yes, correct.
This one. There are only two on this page actually. Yeah, great. This one, let me open it so everybody can fix it easier. Because I think on your screen everything is even smaller. So this order has been placed at 9 o'clock, 85.34. 1461 Solana for 88.68. Yeah, okay, all right. I wrote it down, I marked it in my book, and then I share the screen now and we go over to Binance. So I explain that what you see, I will explain a little later. Let us finish this task first. We go on spot orders, right? Our AI is only working with spot orders. We don't work with leverages. We don't work with stop losses and all other options you can choose. Binance and our system is running, I don't know why, historically already on different time zones, right? So it's not 9 o'clock 58. We have to look here for the order placed at 10 o'clock 58. 58.34. Ah, my God, here is it already. So quick. Yeah, here we find the order which has been selected. You see the profit is incredible. 0.1 cent per coin. Yeah, this is normal actually. We have many trades with such small profit per coin, but we do this 30,000 times each day. And that is the way our big numbers actually come up. You can as well say we have a kind of margin trading, because this is a small gain, what's happened within these 7-8 milliseconds. Yeah. It is important that this, to buy and to sell Solana or other cryptos, we have to pay a fee to Binance. And it is important that the fees are not eating up our profit each time. So, yeah, Binance, we are lucky, has different fee structures. For people who trade a lot, they pay less than the people who only trade randomly. VIP level 9 is our level we have, and that is the highest level Binance is offering, and with the cheapest fees in the market. We only make takers execution, so our fee is around 0.08% per trade. So now people see, hey, Felix had 157.7 million in the account, but he is showing us the estimated balance 161. What is going on? Let me explain you. VIP level 9, to receive it, is not for free. There are two requirements behind it. Requirement number one is you need a monthly trading volume of at least $4 billion. Yes, you heard correct. 4 billion each month. This we do. That is not the problem. The second requirement is that you need BNB coins in your portfolio, at least 5,500 coins. The BNB coin is issued by Binance. That is, I think, the way they structure their fees. So we have 5,520 in our account. That is the way we secured our VIP status. And in this estimated balance are, of course, those positions inside. That is the reason why it is the buying it is different than the others. And this explains as well why here our PNL is minus 20,000, because the BNB coin lost today 3.2%. Let me show you, I always say the fund started in April 2024. Yes, it did end. Let me show you, or let me give you something like a proof. Let us go on the asset history. We go on deposits, crypto deposits, and we go a little back in time. And we go back to April 2024. And here you see, indeed, yes, it started with $2 million, más y menos. And 1.5 million plus 2 plus 100 plus 100 is in total around $2 million. That was the day or the week where everything started. And here we find as well our BNB coin, 5,520. strange or funny is, or what a coincidence. These 5,520 in April 2024 had roughly the same value as today. So that means the real seed capital was around 5.5 million. Where I got the money from? No, I didn't get it from the bank. It was my own private capital, my own private money, actually. Where I got the money from, not from the last heist. No, I use the software. The software is already 8, 9 years old or in the market. Before we implemented our software with FTX, and FTX collapsed after 2.5 years. Wait, one moment. So, FTX. We started with FTX in 2020. In November 2022, FTX collapsed, and that was all private. And then during this time, I took out a lot of profits, and this profit has been later the seed money for Binance. What happened after 2022? We decided, or I decided, that we want to work with Binance together in the future. Then we improved our software, actually. We implemented the agents, and then we had to overcome the infrastructure challenge because we need a very, very good latence time. Yeah, and we needed close to 1.5 years to implement our software successful with Binance. And then in April 2024, we started with Binance. Then a year later, beginning of 2025, I decided that I will open, or I would like to open my funds to private investors. With this came the decision that I want to use this globally with an affiliate system and not make marketing by myself. And then 4 weeks ago in February 2026, we had the final launch. So the $2 million, very quick. Of course, I can show you on the blockchain. 500,000 USDT. Here's the blockchain entry and has been deposited on 4th of April. Let me take a smaller transaction as well. Here as well, 4th of April, $89,000. Everything has been, yeah. Okay, here we go. Before we open our, before we finish this session and you can ask questions, I like to show you one time quick our P&L inside the system. And not in our software. I will choose here the last 12 months. So it's already done. So here, here we see very beautifully the last 12 months performance. As mentioned, the first time we hit the 3 million. Here, the first time the 2 million, very close here. And that was the first time we hit the 1 million. We do have days with losses inside. Yes, this is normal. That is the nature of business, the nature of trading, that you do have to accept losses. One thing I like to point out, maybe people remember, the 10th of October 2024 was the Black Friday in the crypto market. Oh, wait, let me mute here some people. Okay. The 10th of October was the Black Friday in the crypto market. I heard that around 500 or 800 million have been liquidated from the market. But our software, we had a loss as well of 570,000, but this is in total compared in relation to the fund 0.65%. So then, I would say, when you have questions, then ask me.